Hello everyone and welcome to the Carcode YouTube channel. Today you join me at the SMMT Northern event and I'm going to be doing a review on the Kia XCeed. This was actually facelifted last year, so this is the model that I'm going to be showing you around. Here I've got the top of the line GT Line S trim and it's the 1.5 turbocharged engine with the 6-speed manual gearbox, and the 1.5 turbocharged petrol engine is on all cars apart from on the plug-in hybrid which has a 1.6, but today I'm going to be focusing on the internal combustion engine car. It pumps out 158 brake horsepower, it's a 4-cylinder turbocharge and official MPG is around 44 miles per gallon. So I'm going to show you the outside, inside and tell you what I think about it. Of the XCeed, it has had an update to the design. It always looked nice, but you do now have the new Kia badge, which is lovely. You can see it isn't an off-roader, but it's got a little bit of extra ride height. And also this sort of honeycomb design in the light is actually really cool. I'll turn the lights on so you can see that now. So that's with the lights on, and I think these actually look so cool. They remind me a lot of what Peugeot used to have with the lights, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because they've sort of ditched that now. Peugeot many years ago, they've got the claws now, so it's like here I've sort of picked that design up and it looks really good actually, so that's nice. I'll show you the boot now. This one has got an electric tailgate, which is nice, but not really needed on a car like this. The plug-in hybrid XCeed has just a 291 litre boot, so around the similar size of a Ford Fiesta. So this non-plug-in model has a 426 litre boot, which is really not too bad. It's like in between SUV and hatchback level of practicality. Just for an idea, a Volkswagen Golf has got 381 litres, so it's a bit bigger than that. It's similar size to a Nissan Juke, which has 422 litres. However, it's not as good as some other competitors, which do have a bit larger boots. But it is better than a few other cars, so it's better than the Honda HR-V, it's better than a few other small SUVs as well, so not too bad. And it's a nice practical square shape. You do also have your tyre inflation kit and the false floor as well, so that's great. Nice hooks, 12-volt socket, overall quite nice, and just a normal parcel shelf, nothing complicated, so nice. And you've also got a handle for obviously on the manual boot to shut it, and you've got the electric boot on this model. Like I say, I don't think electric boots really needed on this sort of car. So stepping in the back of the XCeed, what's it like? These are actually so comfortable. They've got the sort of Alcantara feel and then the faux leather, I'm guessing it is. The Isofix points, what are they like? Oh, okay Kia, you've done well here. The Isofix points, I think that's right, yeah, yes. So they sort of bend backwards and you just clip them in. The covers are actually not massively huge, so they don't really get in the way, but they're very easy. You literally just slide the seat in and it pushes the door back and clicks in. Excellent. Armrest, lovely. Nice, not too chunky. Stays exactly where it needs to be, doesn't hit the bottom. 2 cup holders, nice enough room to sit. This is lovely actually. I've got not a massive amount of knee room, but headroom's not too bad. Obviously the sunroof cuts into the headroom a little bit. Excuse me, I've got heated seats in the back of the car. Not many cars have got that, but well done Kia. There is only one USB-C port here, which is a little bit of an annoyance. That's one thing that I would say. Not too sure about that. I think that's a little bit of a letdown. Other than that though, nice nets on the back. There's a little bit plasticky on the back of the seat, but they kind of remind me of BMW backs of seats, so obviously it's like if you've got kids it's so easy to clean. To put the seats down, oh, they're those aggressive style of seats where you touch it and it nearly chops your arm off, and springs, but yeah, really good. Very impressed with the back seat comfort. 3 seats. What's the middle seat like? Okay, middle seat's a little bit squished for foot room, but the actual seat rest is cushiony enough and not too hard, which is good. So what is it like for the driver? Well, this is the GT Line S. Of course, the press cars always are like top of the range just to really sell it, you know, but on different levels it's different. Some materials that aren't amazing. These have got memory electric seats on a small car like this. Seems a bit overkill. You do have the panoramic roof as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually open, it's just a glass roof, but it does mean with the dark headline it's nice and bright in here. So overall, quite nice. Steering wheel, nice D-shaped steering wheel, not too thick. It's got a nice indent. It's actually one of the thinnest wheels, which is lovely for me. I find it just a bit better to hold. Don't like the middle design. I think with the new badge, it just doesn't work. They could have designed that a little bit better. So that's feeling maybe a little dated there. However, the screen and technology, that feels bang up to date. That feels perfect. It's got JBL sound system, which is really good as well. These comfortable bucket seats are lovely. Adjustable electronic lumbar support, and the gear stick isn't massive either. So overall, pretty good. Don't like the armrest. That's not leather and it's not adjustable. Other than that, I'm very impressed with the XCeed interior. So I'm going to hop inside the XCeed now and see how it drives. It's got the electric seats, which again, it just feels a little bit maybe overkill, but it's nice. It's got everything on. Bit of a drive and see what I think. Oh, you have to push the handbrake. Unfortunately, it doesn't come up like on Volkswagen products. I like the 10.25-inch display. It's facing towards the driver. It feels very driver focused in the car. So with 158 brake horsepower, pretty nippy vehicle. I don't like starting off. Starting off doesn't feel that strong, to be honest. But the gearbox is quite nice. It's nice and precise and smooth. It's not sloppy. If I put this power down, it picks up really nicely, actually. To be honest, it's really nice to drive. It's very smooth. The gearbox is lovely. You do have like the button for it to go into reverse, but it's not massively a huge gear knob because there's so many now that are just getting ridiculously large. I put my foot down in 6th. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's got 158 brake horsepower. It's not mega quick when I put my foot down, but obviously at the higher range, so say you're going 70 miles per hour, that extra brake horsepower at the top end, it'll be able to keep accelerating at a higher speed. And it's refined. It has got large alloy wheels on this one, and it's not uncomfortable. The road noise is quite refined as well, not too bad at all. Very similar of what we'd see from other brands, so that's good. Quite a lot more refined than other small SUVs, which are SUVs. So you're low enough to feel the speed of the car, but you're high enough. There's a few things that could be better. The fuel consumption I think it's just over the whole trip with the 3,506 miles, is saying 40.5 mpg. Now, I am bearing in mind the fact that this is a pressed loan car and people will absolutely thrash this vehicle. So obviously, it's going to have lower MPG overall. I think I could get it in the 50s, hopefully. Although the official figures, they might just be being modest with them. Some manufacturers are very close to their official figures. The suspension isn't too bad at all, even with these little potholes and lumps and bumps in the road. These seats are quite supportive. They're the bucket seats in the GT line. This is the GT Line S. But it doesn't feel like there's as much assistance from the engine at low speeds as other vehicles. So the Kia XCeed, it's a crossover hatchback which can be had at the same price as most normal hatchbacks, Ford Focus, Volkswagen Golf, similar. So overall, I'm really impressed with the XCeed. I think it's a great option. This one's just over £30,000, so it is a lot of money, but cars are just going up and up in price. So to be honest, not too bad. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Kia UK and the press team for taking the time to speak with me today. It's been great, and thank you for letting me drive the car as well. I hope to see you in my next review.